Hey, what's going on? Let's see who we got in here. I'm gonna move it over. You guys can see Kevin's with us today. All right, let's see what we got. Kevin's watching Top Gun. That's an acceptable excuse. We're gonna let that one slide. I need to see that myself. Gordon Walker says hello. He found a new way to send Dan mail. That's great. We got your mail here, buddy. Brian's got family over, so we'll have to wait and see if he shows back up. Uh, we got, instead of the paddle tonight, we're going to show the Canadian flag in honor of our friends to the north for Canada Day. Happy Canada Day, everybody, and happy 4th of July weekend to our American friends. So go ahead and take a sip. All right, let's see who else we got in here. Let's see. Robbie Altree made it. Cool. Torp's here. Great. There's my buddy one. I mean, you're going to have to do something about that volume, please. Floyd made it. What's happening, Floyd? Henry's here. All right, man. You betcha, Torp. You betcha. Matter of fact, let's all take another sip. All right.
Hey, Henry.
Over there. It's too. Kim's hiding over there. I made plenty of room.
Hi,
Notice
Tony.
I'm all the way at the end of the screen. It's not me. I'm not hogging the screen. Tony made it. Cool. All right. Look, I apologize. I have not had a chance to put out a video. I'm killing it. I'm working my regular job and I'm working every night at that house. I'm trying to get it done. We're about halfway through. Not just that house, everything. So the upstairs, I'll be out of the upstairs this weekend, and then I got one more big room downstairs. And then our son can get out of our house, and I'll go over there and spruce that up. But I had a nice surprise over there this past week. I go over there. He needs a mower for his new house.
Hi, Don.
So he had an Aaron's over there that I bought a couple years ago at auction. And he hit something. He bent the blade straight down, and it ain't ran in a year. So I brought it home, took the carburetor apart, pulled the gas tank off, cleaned all that up, got that going. Battery charged up, new blades, runs like a top. So I saved him a bunch of money. But in return, I found out that the energy company was over this past winter, and there was a big tree on there's a line where they run all their stuff, and they had to cut the tree. And when I say the limbs, I mean tree trunk size limbs. They cut them down, and the next door neighbor said he wanted them. So my kid was like, that's fine, just get them out of the yard. Well, then the guy moved and told my son, just throw them over the fence. So guess who's got to deal with that stuff? Because they can't throw it over the fence. I'm getting ready to sell that property. It would be an eyesore. So that's just another surprise I'm going to have to deal with. A little upset about that. My temper level about lost my marbles, but it's just another thing to deal with. All right, so that's going on. I discovered that I'm putting up base molding down that house, and my old 10-inch miter saw won't cut it, so I had to go buy a 12-inch miter saw, something I didn't want to buy. But such is life. Those are the boring things going on in my life. Some of the fun stuff I remember last week I was telling you guys I started messing with the gas pedal and the cable connection and the kick down and all that stuff and the bracket. I bought an extra cable just in case I cut the other one too short because I'm not sure yet. I haven't touched it in 2 weeks to see. I knew it was like 11 o'clock at night and I just stopped, but I bought one just in case. They're only $25. What's the difference, you know? Let's see. Let's stop and find out who else is in here. Don's Hot Rod Garage made it. You got some cool videos with I like the junkyard stuff, Don. I'm big on that. We're going to be doing something similar pretty soon, I think. Yo, what's going on, my man? How you doing, Chaz? Thanks for coming in. Lonnie made it. What's going on, Lonnie?
Paul White.
Absolutely. Paul White, what's happening, Paul? Thanks for coming in, man. Yes, in honor of our Canadian friends, today's Canada Day and 4th of July weekend for us Americans. So let's all celebrate and have drinks.
Hey, Mr. B.
Yo, Grady made it. What's going on? Take a sip, y'all. I'm sure a lot of our friends are going away this weekend, so we'll see what happens tonight. Hey, it's good. Chopper Mike, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Hey, I was going to text you, and when I get back on that gas pedal job, I might. I don't know if you had the same problem that I'm having, but it seems like where they want the cable is like right where the valve cover and the head are. It's like there's no room for the cable to come, the bulkhead fitting to come through the firewall. So I was wondering, what did you do with it? I bought a pretty cool bracket. I'll send you some pictures of it maybe tomorrow when I go out to the shop. But I was thinking, I'm like, well, maybe you, because you got the same setup up front as me. He's got a big block in that, right?
Hey, Rick.
That's somebody else we got to check on. What's going on? What's going on, Rizzo?
Shaky's here.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try one more time. Like I said, I was messing with it, dude. I'm like beside myself. I actually put. It's no big deal. I got the pops, but I put. I think it was 3 holes in different spots, and I'm trying. I'm like, let me try to putting it on an angle. That didn't work. And I was like, okay, let me go a little higher. That didn't work. It only wants to be in that spot. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to maybe make a bracket. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna look at it again with fresh eyes. That was 11 o'clock at night, and I just wanted to mess with my car, and I probably should have left it alone. But we'll get it figured out. We'll get it lined out. Another job I'm dying to do, and it's like everybody's like, "You nuts?" I want to try putting that headliner in. I never did it, and I've watched like 3 videos, and I'm like, I want to combine each person in each of their videos had good ideas, and I don't have a steamer. And the one guy was like, you can use a heat gun. You just got to be careful. Don't get excessive with it. But I still have to go out in the shed and look and see. I'm going to make sure I don't have. I told you guys that last week too. I got to make sure I don't have those headliner plates that go over the sedan doors before I buy a set, because they're $150. I got them in my basket in eBay. I still haven't bought them. That's another thing I've got. You were still the winning bid on that. There was another Dan Garlett's tack on eBay, but this one's just for parts or to restore. The stars and stripes completely gone on the cup, and but the stand itself and the bolt coming out of the back of the tack is all still there. So I mean, if I can get it for between 130 and $150, I'm going to buy it because I plan on sending that tack out and having it restored, and they might need parts. I don't know. We'll see. There was another one that went on there. We were in we were in for a minute. Did I tell you guys about that last week? I went all the way to $950. And I kid you guys not, I did it with like I think maybe I went to 975. I did it with like 15 seconds left, but there was 3 different people bidding. When I hit the when I hit the winning bid of 975, it skipped right over that inside of 12 seconds, and it sold for I think 1,225. It was brand new out of the box. They didn't have the box, but it came out of a curio cabinet whenever they cleaned out a house. It's never been used. So that's
He
why it
wants to
went.
know if you got the pictures he sent.
Yes. Yes, I did, Robbie. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm real bad about returning email, but I do read them. I got the pictures of the dog and everything. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I appreciate the correspondence.
And the Okies here.
You know, somebody else I didn't answer is Harry. Harry, are you in here? Did you see Harry?
No.
Harry sent me some pictures of his. He's building a an old model. What the hell? My brain's not working. An old Ford. I think it's a Roadster or something. My brain's not working. I'm sorry, but I got to answer his emails too. Yeah, me too, Rick. But you got to be careful on. That was more than I wanted to spend. I already have a tack. I already have the tack. But I'll tell you, if I'd have got that one, I'd have just put mine on eBay. I'd get 450 bucks for it. Yeah.
110 mail time.
Oh, mail time. Okay, let's do mail. All right, we got mail. Let's do the box first. It's been driving me crazy. We had no idea where this came from initially, and then Kim figured it out. It was from a company in Texas, and it's from our friend One. I've been waiting all week to see what's in here. So let's check it out. Let me see, hon. I might need a knife. Damn it. I think I get my finger under it. It's really look how puffy the box is. It's really puffy. Oh man, look at this.
Chaz is concerned it's from One.
Oh man, check this out. See, there's somebody who pays attention. This is awesome. Oh man, a Mexican blanket.
Oh, this is nice.
It's really nice. I like the colors. Look at the colors in it.
This is soft too.
This is,
Thanks, One.
yeah, dude. This is exactly what
I would have never guessed that one.
me either. And let me tell you, see, One pays attention.
No, he said it's for the Nova.
Okay, well, we can put it on the bench seat for the Nova. But he pays attention. It's like any of you guys watch our channel for a while and been doing the lives. I told you the stories about when I was at my Navy days. We used to jump on the train and we used to go down to Tijuana from San Diego, and they try to sell you these blankets as soon as you go across the border, you know, the vendors and stuff, and they'd want like $30, $40 for them or something. And we'd come back all drunked up, a bunch of sailors at 2 a.m. They're still out there, and you can get one of these for $5. And I don't know if you guys know, but even in the summer, in the San Diego nights, it gets cold. And every time we'd come home on the train ride, I'd have a different one curled up just like this for the ride home on the train to keep warm. And we got a stack of them in the closet upstairs, still to this day. And that's from what, 32 years ago or whatever, 33 years ago. So see, I really appreciate that one. It's something else, you know, you remember that kind of stuff, and that's pretty cool. It's fun having a buddy a couple thousand miles away, man, thinking about each other. That's pretty cool, man. Thank you very much. All right, so this next piece of mail we got, it's from in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And can you say that, honey? Slavazi. I don't want to mispronounce somebody's name, but it just says Slavazi. I don't want to put their stuff on there either, but Slavazi. And we're really curious about it too. So if you're here, please speak up. All right. It's even got a happy 4th of July. This was sent with care. Yeah. So let's open it up and check it out. Boy, it's even taped shut, honey.
Wait a minute. One says that's from him also.
Oh, okay. All right. This is from One also. I can't get this. It's really taped up. I don't have my knife with me. See, I always carry a Wingman Leatherman on my side, but I'm in my sweatpants, so I don't have it. Give you an extra card. Thank you. It has a tracking number on it.
Hey, Michigan Muscle Car's here.
Hey, what's going on, Herb? Now, this is awesome. It's from my boat. See what I talk about with One? He finds stuff like this. You know, this guy was a labor leader from early in American history, and that's the name of my boat, the Samuel Gompers. That's awesome, man. Thank you. It's in this is in mint condition. If you look, it's 2 cards. They're identical, and it's got like a little brief synopsis, or is that the right way to use that word, honey?
Mhm.
Of Samuel Gompers on the back here. Let's see. I can't. The letters are so small.
Samuel Gompers was the most influential labor leader in American history. Gompers was born in England in 1850, came to America in 1863. He was raised in New York, and his family worked in New York. It's dark in here. Sweatshops. It's very cool. Very cool.
Thank you very much, one. That's pretty awesome. All right.
Hey, country boy.
All right. And we have one last mail. It's from our friend Gordon Walker. You see, he always decorates these envelopes for us. All right. From the Old Fart Club. Okay. Let's check it out. What's this here? Cruise to Goodrich car show. See the map on the back. That's pretty cool. Little taste of the car culture in Gordon's area. Very nifty. Very nifty. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Well, hello. Hope it's going understand the things I'm trying to ask questions on the Friday Night Live video. Sorry you're working on both the Nova and the Black 55 two-door Chevy. I enjoyed watching every video. Love guys put out for almost 1.5 years. Seen the Christmas, all the car shows done in 2022 too. All right, but the Hot Rod Power Tour is going on. It sure was. I'll tell you, that Power Tour was really cool. It opened my eyes up. And yeah, I've been working on the car for a while, Gordon. You're right. You know, it's been 1.5 years or so, but we're doing the best we can, buddy. You know what I mean? It always comes down to time and money. And when I have the money, I don't have the time, and when I have the time, I rarely have the money. But it's starting to come together. You know, we got parts coming in. Phil wasn't able to, I don't think, come over this week because he usually gets a hold of me early in the week and lets me know what his availability is. But dude, he's a busy guy. He's got a lot going on. He's got guys dropping bikes off all the time over there. He's got a nice little business going over there. So I wished his lady, it's her birthday today. I wished her a happy birthday on Facebook. So I'm sure he taken her somewhere, right? and because I would take a day off from the house when Phil's available. It's like, you know, his time's valuable, and it's so whenever he says, yo, I can come over for a day. All right, well, then I'll take the day off on the house. But he didn't call this week, so I didn't take a day off on the house. I actually did yesterday, but it was to do stuff for that house. Like I said, I went over and grabbed that tractor, brought it home, and tore it all apart and rebuilt it basically and put it back together. And then my boy come over and he ran it around out front. And it cut the lawn perfectly. So he'll have a tractor.
Right there.
Here you go. I thought it was my blank, but as it turns out, that blanket belongs to Kim. That's great, man. All right. Let's see. Murray Hendrickson's here. Let's stop for a second and go back and check out and see any of the new names that came in. All right. Howie Mook's here. Daniel made it. Cool. All right. If I missed your name, say something else. Yeah, I said hi. I said hi to Lonnie. Let's see. I hope you got your
Boys.
country boy gas. What's going on, buddy? Let's for guys that are just coming in, we usually do the paddle for drinkies, but this week in honor of our friends in the north, today's Canada Day, so let's have a Kansas Okie. What's up, Sam? Listen, take a drink when I wave the flags. So happy Canada Day and 4th of July weekend. All right, so we got that going on. All right, that's our drink code for today. Oh, a couple other things I got for the car that came in. I got the oil pressure sender unit, and I got a fan relay. All right. So we talked about it extensively, Phil and I, about it'd probably be a good idea to put a relay in rather than trying to remember to turn a toggle on or having it on all the time. And I think I'm going to run a heat gun, but I'm 99% sure that I'm going to run the heat sensor, from the back of the motor. It's more accurate. It's where it's hotter at. So I would like the fan to operate and turn on and off from the temperature readings at the back of the motor. All right. I have a couple moves to make if it runs too hot. I got a 3-pass radiator. It should be plenty. But in the event it isn't, I do have backup plans.
Hey, Turlo.
Yo, hey. I don't know if anybody noticed, Turlo ran what are those? A premiere tonight. I'm sorry, the words are on the tip of my tongue tonight. I apologize, but he ran a premiere tonight. It was pretty good. It was about aligning and running his Celica. Very, very good video. I suggest you all check it out when you're done here. And also, his son Jason put out a video. They started making the frame rails for their car, so we'll check that out. I'd encourage y'all to check that out.
I'm on tonight, Tarlo.
She's showing up once in a while. We got something going on here. Let's see what's happening here. I'm glad you got it, Rick. One's throwing emails at me. Rick's texting me. There you go, honey. That's for you. That's really nice, brother. Thank you very much. All right, let's see. How far in are we? How's the tattoo, Kim?
The tattoo's fading quickly.
It is fading quickly. It's not staying. Oh, you meant the hand thing she got from our niece's party. Yeah. And that was our last niece to go through the graduation process. So I don't think Kim will be getting any more hand tattoos. She got them at all the other ones. My sister-in-law hired that lady for all the parties. Torp wants to see it.
Oh, it's so faded. I don't know.
It might not even show up. It's so faded.
Yeah.
It's like one of those they draw. What's it? A what?
A henna tattoo.
A henna tattoo. They last about a week.
It's supposed to last longer.
Well, you're a very clean person. You wash a lot more than regular people, so it doesn't last as long on you. Father's Day went pretty good over here, Gordon. My son donated to the car fund. He bought me towards the bills. He gave me, I don't know, $25 or something towards
something with it.
Yeah, he bought me down at Jay's. I bought the little hooks for that go on the headliner, and I bought a screw accessory kit for all my garnish moldings and stuff for the car. So that's what he got me, but he wasn't going down there. So he said, "Here, buy something for your car." All right. But anyway, I was back on the if cooling becomes an issue on the 55, I do have backup plans for that. There's I was thinking about making a shroud. It's really tight right there between the motor and the electric fan. But see, there's a move there too. A lot of people don't know, but a big block Chevy, the water pumps, they have a long neck, which I have, and a short neck. You pick up like a little more than an inch if you have to switch to the short neck water pump. But at that point, then you would have to move your alternator in the same amount. And if you ever noticed, like on the balancer, there's two spots for belts. Well, one's for the short neck and one's for the long neck. So that would pick up enough room where I could make a shroud if I needed to. So we have we it's all covered in my brain. It's like I try to preemptively think of problems and how to solve them. It's a sickness. Sometimes that's all I do is think about stuff. I need to do more and think less, I think. But I don't know. That again falls into having time, which we currently are running short on.
Not much longer.
Not much longer. It isn't. It's like once Granny's was in really, really rundown condition. It took a lot. And we got it ready and livable for my in-laws who were only using the first floor. I mean, they're elderly. They can't really, they weren't using the upstairs. So we held off because I didn't want to do drywall dust while they were living there. You guys understand all that. So, but I went up there and I've been blowing it out pretty quick. I think tomorrow I'll probably still be waiting for my son to finish painting all the trim before I cut it and hang it. So I'll probably do doors tomorrow and maybe the interior closet stuff. I got a bunch of stuff I could do while the trim paint's drying. Because trim doesn't really take that long once you get going cutting it. I have a feeling I'll have to do some stuff over at Bunning Lane because I want to maximize my dollar over there, but it's not going to be too bad. I might want to paint the basement walls. Probably going to have to freshen the paint throughout the house. The back tile in the bathroom, I'm going to have to repair. I did something wrong there. I don't know what I did, but no big deal.
Then back on the cars.
Then back on the cars. You know what I don't have? And it's going warm. I don't have my Howie Mook.
I'll get it because I put it away.
I usually keep it beside the computer when I bring it down. I don't have my coolie. I just saw Howie's name and I took a sip of my beer and it was a little warm. There was a problem in paradise here. I need to get this fixed up. Well, we'll see how it comes out, Gordon. Like I said, it's one of the jobs I'm looking forward to. Is getting that headliner in there. I really am. It's like that. It's like I don't know. It's one of those things where it looks like it's a real pain in the butt, but I got to try it. And I want to get that in. And as soon as that goes in, I'm going to call the glass guy to come over. And then we'll get that back glass in, and then I can officially be a member of the Big Block Kings. I only had the sticker for what 2 years. There it goes. Gorney sent me some cool pictures today. He's not going to make it. He's at a car show / swap meet, but he sent me. Hey, there's Harry. I was saying, Harry, I was just saying about 20 minutes ago. I saw your emails because Robbie was asking me about his emails, and I'm terrible about returning emails sometimes. But I did see your email on the Ford. What is that? Like a 40? What year is that, Harry? I keep forgetting. I was trying to remember and I couldn't remember, but anyway, I did get your email, and I apologize for not answering. I was at work. It is, isn't it? It's just like the ones we got upstairs. And so I apologize about that. But I did get the email, and I really like the updates on the car. 29. That's there you go. It's 29. My brain scrambled this week.
Robbie said put the headliner in for the windshield.
Yes, absolutely. That's the plan. Robbie, like I said, I watched a couple videos on it, and then I was down getting parts off my buddy Jay, and Jay gave me some pointers about finding some old screws to put in where the sun visors go, and that way whenever after the headliners, and you can feel and find them and put your little slits, take the screws out and put the correct screws in for stuff like that. You know, very very helpful tips.
Oh, it's time. Henry's on top of it.
It is time. In lieu of stickers this week, everybody's been doing stickers. We fished another shirt out of the bin. It's a 2X. All right, it's all I have. It's 2X, and it's in like a some kind of a gray. What are they?
Gray.
It's gray. I guess it's a gray BW garage shirt. It's 2X though. It's what I got. And if it's too big for you, give it to your significant other as a sleeping shirt or something. But there's no other sizes. This is what I have, and I'm going to give that away. The only thing I ask is if you've already won a shirt, just hang back this time. Let somebody else have a chance to win. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a number just like always, and instead of the stickers this week, we're going to do the shirt. Let me see here. I don't have to text Kim this week. She can just hold it. All right. So I need a number between 1 and 30. 1 and 30. Go. There it is. Robbie Altry. Robbie Altry.
Oh, Gordon, you were too late.
Robbie Altry. Robbie Altry got it first. Number 26. Congratulations. I'll get that in the mail to you, buddy. Let me see. Go in and check.
It was Robbie.
Oh, you came in just a little late, Gordon. Robbie guessed it like 5 spots, 7 spots before you, buddy. Congratulations, Robbie.
Henry guessed it too.
You sure did. Henry guessed it too. Sorry, Henry. Only one shirt, and Robbie was first. Congratulations. Grady, 30 and a half. All right, that was cool. Broccoli and spaceships.
What's everybody's plans for this week?
Yeah, what's everybody doing?
It's Canada Day and the 4th of July.
Yeah, Canada Day today. 4th of July on Monday with a nice long weekend. We know all our American friends are probably going to be barbecuing. Not tomorrow in this area. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, but I suspect Sunday and Monday there's going to be a lot of propane getting burned up. I might have to go get us some steaks. Get you to make some of that noodle salad that you make at the Italian salad.
What, the tortellini salad?
Yeah. We'll have some steaks.
Oh, Josh closed on his house. Woohoo!
That's a nice pad, dude. There's one around here. Well, it's over in Delaware. Kim was looking at, and they dropped the price on it. It's not quite as nice as that one you just picked up, but it's pretty good.
Freaking 5,500 square feet. That house is huge.
Yeah. So, but I mean, and we were thinking about it. What was that? 8 acres?
2 acres.
2 acres. There was one for 8 acres, wasn't? Is that the one that you seen in the media by Jonathan's work? And they wouldn't tell us the taxes on the display. But we're still looking.
When was Josh moving?
Yeah, well, the close was today. When you moving, brother? Or yesterday, excuse me. I guess right away, once you close, you can move in, right? That's when the other people are out. So, evening of the 4th. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Anybody that didn't see that place, it's a nice spot, man.
That house is beautiful, Josh.
It is. Like I said, we're still in the looking phase. I think it'll go a lot quicker for us once that house around the corner's done. So then we'll probably get a little more serious. I'm still interested in just getting property and having that barn dominium that you like put up. I would say, were you born in a barn? No, but I live in one.
Oh, Henry said 26.
No problem,
picked
Harry.
3 times. 26 has been picked 3 times.
See, I like that. I like how people keep track of that. All I can tell you is I go in, you see, and I hit the generator. I hit that. I hit that generate button, and whammo. That's how it works. But I don't know. Keep
Tony
that.
took his car out for 5 hours. For a 5-hour drive. He took a 5-hour drive today. Tony.
Oh yeah. How did it hold up? You know, heating problems or anything, Tony? Everything go all right? That's a good idea, Chaz. I'll probably have a sip in silence for those fellows myself.
You should like that house that I found. 3-car garage.
Yeah, there's a 3-car garage on it. You know, the one thing I wasn't sure about on that place is there's a swimming pool, and it's an in-the-ground pool. It's a nice pool, but it's a heavily wooded area. So one, how cold is that water going to stay? And two, how often you're going to be shoveling leaves out of that thing? Yeah, Daniel. Sorry. I mean, the only thing we got going for us is our dog's getting a little. The one that's afraid, he's getting a little deaf now, and we're hoping he doesn't hear him too much because we got some real over celebratory people in the area. I mean, it's okay to celebrate, but some people just get out of hand, and it's nonstop, and it's not just the 4th of July weekend. It just goes on all summer, and that's ridiculous. I mean, but they don't have dogs and they don't give a crap. Hey, what's up, Larry? Thanks for coming in. Haven't seen you in a bit, man. Thanks for stopping by, brother. All right, and I seen somebody on one of our local. There's like the Aston Facebook Aston, one of the things, and this one lady was like real bitter about it. She was like, "Oh, we're gonna set them off. We don't care." It's like, well, we do, you know. So I don't know. It's like some people just don't give a crap about other people. And I mean, I don't mind anybody celebrating, and I can handle one day with my dog and dealing with my dog. But when it starts running into the whole summer, then you know, by the end, you just want to grab them. I'm too old to be grabbing anybody. I'm not going to win any. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah,
Baseball bat.
yeah, we tried. Yeah, baseball bats work. We seen those shirts before. We tried one. It didn't work for him. When he was a little younger, he would just go in the bathroom and get as tight against the tub as he could. And yeah, there's not a whole lot we could do to calm him down, except keep him inside so he can't run off. I mean, we've been pretty lucky so far, Grady. That hasn't been the case so far. It seems like he's a little less apprehensive. I mean, thunderstorms still get him a little bit because that is the case where the pressure, and along with the pressure, the light of the flashing of the thunder and lightning, but not so much the thunder anymore as the lightning. But he knows what's going on, so he automatically goes into that shaking mode. And you know how they shake uncontrollably.
That's a good idea, Robbie. Do them a little better, though.
Maybe. I'll tell you, Henry. We have a a gun club right down the street, and they shoot guns. Doesn't seem to bother them. But I will tell you that the range officers down there, they're very diligent about not over allowing somebody to overdo it. They space out the shots in such a way where you can't just sit there and blast. It's like when it's your turn to shoot, you shoot. And same with the next person. And it doesn't seem to bother the dogs at all. They, like I said, they're very diligent about it. It's a, field and stream club actually, and they're really good about it.
Henry puts on a helmet to go outside and watch the fireworks.
Maybe I'll wear my Stars and Stripes helmet this weekend. I ain't putting that on my head, man. That helmet's dirty. Did you guys see that? Dan and Uncle Tony switched gifts, and that mannequin head that Dan got with the helmet. It's the same helmet we got. They were pretty popular in the 70s, and I looked those up. You can get new ones on Amazon. I didn't know that, but I mean, it's not as cool as the old beat up ones, at least in my opinion. But it was cool to know you could get a new one if you wanted one, if you needed the helmet. And yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Who was talking about the cops? This is my big Yeti.
Yeti from my work.
Yeah. I think
she gets all the cool stuff from my work. Kim always ends up with all the cool stuff. She got the blanket from one. She gets all the nice stuff.
Oh, that's not true.
Oh.
I'm here, Turlo. I hate being on camera, though.
All right. This one's hopefully this one will stay a little cooler because I got the I got the Mukinator 2000. I think most women are that way, Chaz. we don't care, pick our ear and look at the stuff that comes out on camera. Women won't get on camera. It took you a while to coax your wife to get on the camera too, Dawn. Yes, they do, Robbie. Yes, they do.
He's talking about my Yeti cup.
Oh, I'm talking about the coolie. I apologize. I'm over here selfishly drinking mine. Everybody else said, enjoy your Canada Day and 4th of July weekend, right?
Tell them why we had to make the flag.
Oh no, this is Kim made this, and she did it on the fly. We ordered both flags. The Canadian one came and the American one didn't. I guess they ran out, 4th of July weekend and all. So. I think the next, for our hardcore people, don't forget old Phil. This is really nifty.
I gotta check and see if the Phillies are winning. Oh, 5-3.
There you go. Oh, excuse me. I said this last week, but I'll say it again. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to make a video this week. I actually do have tidbits. I could probably put one up in about 10 minutes, but it's just tidbits. It's like I got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Where I started making a video of the wiring harness. Now most of that's laid out. It's all the way laid out. All that I took all that time to completely seal up the firewall, only to put a hole to get the wires to the back. But I'll reseal it up. I have another tube of. I'm sticking with the 3M stuff. It's expensive, but man, is it the quality. I'll never use anything else after I use them. I tried both. I tried the little cheaper one. The cheaper one was $20. So for $10 more, and you can just feel how much better the the one is than the other. So I meant that little short video. It's true. So I got to seal that back up, but I got I got to run anyway. The wiring and stuff it's kind of laid out, but it's not done. And I was going to try to do the video pretty much at once, but go through each thing real quick. 'Cause, I mean, when they tell you it's plug and play when it comes to the auto wire, it's true. I mean, you look at the diagram, but you sit there and you can try to overthink it, but it's so simple. It's not even. You lay everything in there, and it's right where it's supposed to be. As long as you follow the diagram, you're going to be all right. And they cover, like I was telling you guys, they cover both ways. If you're going to put the digital uh, cluster in, or you're going to use the old analog. They cover both. They send you the fittings or the connectors for both, and they give you directions for both. And like I said, I'm leaving all the digital stuff up underneath the dash. I'll just wire tie it up if I ever want to make a change. Oh, I did make one change of plans, and fill you guys in. If you looked at my dash, somebody whole saw cut out on the dash uh, for gauges, and I got a blank to blank them off. Well, I'm going to drill them on the blanks. I'm going to put the gauges in there. I'm thinking about putting a third gauge here too, but it will take half of the radio uh, out where the radio goes, because I think it'd be a nice clean look to have the alternator, oil, and uh, water temperature there. If I just go with two, I'm going to put the water temperature and oil and the temp and the alternator. I'll just check it. If it ain't charging, then I'll you know. But that's like an accessory I can live without, is the alternator. As long as I have temperature and oil, I'll be fine. So I'm definitely going to use those two there. I was looking at moon gauges, but I'm also on the fence because the Warner, the Warner's, the SW stuff. I like that old school needles, and it'd be something like Harry. It'd be something like you would use on the 29 Ford, the real old school ones, with the arrow in the back. But I like that look myself, so I might put that on the 55. I think you guys know what kind of arrows I'm talking about. The I don't know, kind of real old. You guys know on the old gauges the way that the gauge was. I like that look. You see them on, like I said, like I was saying to Harry, you see them on the older cars, the builds on the older cars. So I'm looking at those. I'm kind of on the fence. It's either the SWs or the Moon. I haven't quite settled yet. And you guys know my tack's going on the dash, so got to work up the courage to drill the hole in the dash. I think about it though; it isn't a big deal. It's like, remember the two where somebody had put toggles on the left hand side of my dash. I just welded them up and body worked them. So if I ever changed my mind, I could just weld it up and body work it. But I don't think I'm ever going to change my mind. Not in my lifetime. Once that car's put together, that's it.
You have money on me smacking you in the back of the head.
Why?
Because.
Y'all ain't nice. I mean, that's not nice. Wow. Geez, Grady. Hey, Shopcat made it. What's going on, buddy? How you making out?
You should have done a video fixing the tractor.
I tried that stuff and nobody wanted to watch it last year. I had a when I was because it seems before my in-laws needed that house, I was working to fix that house till my son get in. And um so I didn't have a whole lot of time to do car stuff. And I tried making a video on my tractor. I did that tire and everything. Nobody seemed to be interested. Then plus there's a whole different, what do they call that, niche or genre for that stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, it was kind of cool to work on something that wasn't the carpentry type stuff. To me, I like working on with my hands with cars and stuff. Not that I don't like that other stuff that much. But you learn new stuff. It's like the way they do engines now. They have these little fuel solenoids on the bottom of the bowl now, and they go up and down. Like when you click it, it opens up to let the gas in, and when you shut the power off, it closes back off. And they work because if you ever unplug it while the thing's running, it'll shut the tractor right down. Well, his Jonathan's was real sticky, so it was stuck down. From having all the crap. I mean, Dan covered was talking about that today when he was working on his 55 carburetors. The fuel today is absolute garbage. And so anything that's going to be in there more, you used to be able to get away with a season if you have a little bit of gas left in your tank, as long as you empty your bowls, you'd be all right. Not nowadays. That stuff just jellies up. It turns to jelly. Even the stable isn't going to do much for this kind of fuel. And but anyway, that little fuel solenoid going up and down, his was stuck. I got it freed up with some carbon choke spray, and then I put a tiny bit of penetrating in there and got it moving again. And that smoothed it right out. It's still, how like they say, like the engines will rev, you know, and vroom, vroom, vroom. And that usually tells you that you're gumming up, whether it be the jets or whatever. I cleaned out that carburetor and it still did that a little bit. And then I cleaned up that fuel solenoid and it smoothed it out a little bit, but it was still revving a tiny bit. There's just one sweet spot on that throttle and it just smooths right out. And it's just the way it is. I told my boy, you're gonna have to learn how to find that sweet spot. But once it found the sweet spot, it runs fine. But like I say, there's no accounting for this new fuel. It's just trash. All right. For you hardcores. I think I got it all covered. If you're Canadian, take a sip. If you're American, take a sip. If you like filled a bucket, take a sip. I never heard of him. She just walked away. See, you told her that, Andy, and she's not even here to accept the compliment. I'm surprised we were able to get 35, 40 people in here today. It was crazy. It's like, we're up against it today. It's like it's the 4th of July weekend. I hadn't had a video out in a couple weeks. And on top of that, the big guy over there, Derek at the Vice Grip Garage, he's putting out a 2-hour video tonight. You can't. It's tough to run up against stuff like that, and we still did all right. Our regular people come in. That's awesome. Appreciate it.
So what are you going to work on when you get back from the car? What are you going to do?
Well, I've got to finish the gas pedal first and get the wiring harness in. But in the meantime, the one job I can do is the headliner. But I got to make sure I have them side plates. If I don't got them side plates, I got to buy them. That's what's going on. It's like, I have it. I still have a floorboard in the Nova. I cut it like a month ago, and I never welded it in. I told you guys the story. It's a true story. I went out there to the shop. I'm like, hey, let me get that floorboard welded in. Went out to the shop. I started pushing my welder out the door, and I'm looking at the 55, and I just stopped, and I went over and I started touching it. Next thing you know, it had to wrap the liner in there, and I called Phil up, and he was ready to start wiring. And I never went back on the Nova yet. That's just the way it goes. You know? It's the way this thing works. So that's what's going on with that. Thanks, Robbie. I appreciate that. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try my best. It's just time's at a premium. I might be able to go out there and get that pedal straightened out relatively quickly. I mean, it's not rocket science. Thanks,
Oh,
Turlo.
that's nice, Tarlo.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's really cool of you, man.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a second.
Oh, for Kim to be on screen for the last 5 minutes. There you go. There. Get your money's worth, pal.
I don't want to be on screen.
Hey, a little more. Maybe I get her to show a little more.
Look, I already
It's
got shorts
terrible.
on, and
Isn't
it's
it?
cold down here.
It is chilly down here. You got the new blanket. I don't have anything. The AC crank and it gets cold down here in the basement. Upstairs it's comfortable. Down here it's chilly.
One said this isn't only Kim's.
Mm.
Hi, Shop Cat.
Hmm.
So what did Canadians do?
Yeah, what do you? I mean, probably the same thing as us. You guys do the same thing as us on your national holiday, right? For your thing, you barbecue, right? Maybe sip some cold brewskis, visit with family. That's what I said. Brian Kinnear, he said he stopped early. He's here.
Is that Elliot? Is that Elliot?
John, hey, what's happening? We got to get him to come down here on vacation. You're gonna have to take a vacation. That's my buddy from high school years, John Elliott. I've been knowing him my whole life almost. Trying to get you to come down here for a vacation, man. Take a break from town. Come out. Yeah, I missed it. Kim grabbed it up.
Hi, Shaky.
Take it easy, Shaky. Have a great weekend, man.
Be safe.
Be safe. Have fun, but not too much fun. Happy 4th of July weekend, buddy.
It's Holloway.
Yeah, David made it. Cool.
Let's see. One said BBQ, beers, CFL game, build a deck and a fence and
And-
rock.
And maybe a little something extra. You know, Canadians like their little extras too.
Oh, that's one every week.
That's one every week. When everybody else takes a sip, one takes a drag. Mm. You guys seen that video Don put out? Don put out a video and he walks by this car and he's doing the junkyard video. There's a bong sitting right on top on the roof of one of the cars. He's like, somebody was having a party and he wasn't even invited. That's what I thought. I was like thinking to myself, maybe one stopped by that junkyard.
Hi, Chopper Mike.
Absolutely, John. Hey, Jesus made it.
Jesus has been here.
Oh, well, honey, I didn't see. You know, I missed stuff. I just saw him right there. Happy 4th of July, Jesus.
Happy
better
Canada Day, Larry.
Uh-oh. My dog's upstairs howling. Probably the groundhog.
Bye, Howie.
Take care, Howie. Hey, everybody have a nice, safe holiday. I want everybody to enjoy yourself, but don't get locked up. All right. Do your partying at home. Keep it under wraps, and I don't think we'll have any problems. Nobody will get in any big trouble. I'm going to try to get something out this week. I can't promise, but I'm going to do my best. Like I said, I got a bunch of stuff half started. And Chopper Mike, I'm gonna send you a picture of that bracket I got for my carburetor. It's pretty cool, but I don't know. Maybe you can send me a picture of how you have that cable coming through. Because I mean, maybe my valve covers are bigger
Happy
than
Canada Day
the
tour.
one you're working on, but I don't bigger than Gino's. I don't know, man, but it's tough. All right.
I'm using the blanket until it goes in the Nova.
She is using the blanket till it goes into Nova. I'm gonna be, probably get on the Nova. It probably won't be till August or September. I want to get my 55 rolling. I got to get that moving.
I'm all snuggled in the blanket.
Not the right one. Let's put it that way. I'll go out and look. It's like I said, I don't know a whole lot about that motor. I bought it complete. I bought it done. I dropped it off at the engine shop and told the guy to go through it. You know. I'm more of the fabrication side of things, not the motor side of things. So, it's probably a Vector or something. Edelbrock, I think it's aluminum intake. I'm not sure that it's actually for that engine because there's a big bead of silicone there. But we'll see. All right. So anyway, I want everybody to have a good weekend. And remember to support each other. Any of you guys that are out there creating, doing videos, make sure you go check out Don's Hot Rod Garage. Make sure you guys go over there and check out Andy. Floyd, thanks for coming in, man. Check out our buddy, Country Boy Gas Garage. All you guys that anybody in here that's creating, don't ever be shy about talking about it. Our buddy Chaz is putting out content. He's just pulled a truck in and he's working on that right now. All right. So everybody take care and be good to each other. And we'll catch you all next Friday night.
Happy Canada Day. Happy 4th of July.
And take care, everybody. There you go.